Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on my channel. My name is Tina and I welcome you to another one of my videos. In a lot of our previous videos, we have already talked about resume writing, how to write a very good cover letter, and even how to communicate with our colleagues. As a matter of fact, in one of our latest videos, pinag-usapan pa nga natin kung paano natin mapapakiramdaman at mapapakibagayan ang ating mga boss depende kung anong klaseng leadership skills meron sila. I would say, compared to this video, medyo advanced na yung mga yon. Because tonight, we are going to talk about something that started it all. To find out more about this, join me here in Hosted by Tina. If this is your first time on the channel, I make videos on job readiness, employment skills, ventures, a lot of tutorials, and even adventures. Please consider subscribing on my channel by clicking on the red subscribe button down below, together with the notification bell so you won't miss any new uploads from me. Ano ba ang pag-uusapan natin in line doon sa mga napag-usapan na natin dati? Well, sabi ko nga, dito nagsimula ang lahat-lahat. Kung paano tayong pumili ng kursong kukuhanin natin sa ating kolehiyo. For some, parang ang dali-dali nitong pagdesisyonan. Pero para sa iba naman, medyo tricky kung paanong didesisyonan ito. At ang nakakalungkot, merong ilan sa mga naka-experience na ng pagkukolehiyo ang nasa kolehiyo na mismo pero nalilito pa rin kung ano nga ba talaga. Kaya nga, in this video, we will be talking about the factors that you could consider to help you decide kung para sa iyo ba talaga ang kursong gusto mong kuhanin o meron ka pang ibang inkling, meron ka pang ibang abilidad o meron ka pang ibang kailangang isipin in order for you to fulfill your dreams and land on a lifelong career. First factor that we should consider, ano ba ang interest mo? Ano ba ang skills mo at ang abilities mo? Saan ka ba magaling?
Siyempre, kung saan ka magaling, yun ang gusto mong laging ginagawa. Those facts are directly proportional kasi nga, kung ano yung lagi mong ginagawa, yun ang pinakagusto mong gawin at doon ka mas lalong nagiging mahusay. When you get to college, you wouldn't want to start from zero. You would like to be able to bring something with you. Your interest, your motivation, and your confidence in what you do best.
Second factor that I want you to consider is something in line with this question. Pakisagot nga ito. Kung magaling ka dyan, gusto mo bang yan ang maging trabaho mo habang buhay?
With that question, try to consider also kung hindi ka ba mabobore dyan. Baka naman kasi pansamantala lang yan o baka nabibilang yan sa tinatawag ng mga sociologists na fashion, fad, and craze. Isa sa mga halimbawa nito ay ang nangyari noong early 1990s kung kailan matunog na matunog ang kursong computer science. A lot of high school graduates during that time dived into the world of computer science studies dahil yun daw ang uso. Without them knowing na kailangan ding may husay ka sa ilang specialized fields para umakma sa kursong ito. In relation to our first factor, let me tell you na hindi dahil mahilig at magaling kang maglaro ng computer games, bagay na ang computer science course para sa'yo. So, a good piece of advice would be to research related fields in the course of your interest at pag-isipang mabuti kung maakma ba ito sa iyong mga hilig at mga kakayahan.
Third factor to consider is the timeline of you achieving your first job. Remember, mag-aaral ka sa loob ng 4, 5, o siguro mahigit pang taon kung gusto mong magtapos ng master's degree or doctoral degree. The biggest question now is, by the time na makatapos ka, marami pa kayang trabahong naghihintay sa'yo? Now, if you guys understand the basic law of supply and demand, it will be easier to understand this next factor. It is noteworthy na may ilang mga pagkakataon na rin na nagkaroon ang CHED ng mga tinatawag na moratorium. Ito yung mga ilan-ilang mga kurso na pinahihinto muna pansamantala ng CHED or ng Commission on Higher Education ang pagtanggap ng mga enrollees. Dahil nga ito sa dumadaming enrollees, and of course, CHED would like to regulate the availability of the jobs waiting for them by the time they finish their studies. Nakakalungkot naman siguro kung natapos tayong mag-aral, pero in the end, wala tayong mapasukan. The next factor that I would like to take mention is the economic standing of the family. Alam na alam naman natin na tayo bilang mga Pilipino, bibihira lang sa atin ang talagang nakakaangat sa buhay. Mas nakakarami ang kaya nagtatapos at nag-aaral at of course nangangarap ay dahil gusto nating maiahon ang ating mga pamilya at mabigyan sila ng magandang kinabukasan. So, sa pag-aaral natin at pagpili ng ating mga kurso, we also need to take into consideration those things. Particularly, hindi lang naman matrikula ang kailangan nating isipin. Ito pa yung iba.
Araw-araw, mamamasahe ka. And by now, you are already aware that your transportation fare would all depend on how far your house is from the school. Mas malayo, mas malaki ang pamasahe. Kaya kung pwede, practicality-wise, humanap din ng malapit na mapapasukang eskwelahan na meron namang magandang standard. Most likely, dahil nasa kolehiyo ka na, whole day na ang mga klase at aabutan ka ng tanghalian at malamang-lamang pati merienda sa hapon at umaga. Tip para makatipid, huwag mahiyang magbaon and save your allowance for other expenses. Supplies and journals. Hindi din biro ang mga references at iba pang materials na kakailanganin mo sa college. Depende sa kursong kukunin mo, pwedeng may mga special tools and instruments ka pang pagkakagastusan as you go along.
In the end, alam ko na marami sa inyo ang makakaisip na pwede namang mag-apply for scholarships, pwede namang maging working student, at pwede namang mag-engage sa mga side businesses habang nag-aaral in order for you to help families and relatives to finance your schooling. But also, let's not forget that the availability of time and even extra time for your studies is of utmost importance. Bilang panghuli dito sa aking listahan ng mga factors na kailangan natin i-consider when we are deciding on our college course, let me tell everyone to really set your minds in what you want to achieve. Maraming paraan, maraming resources, and it's all up to us kung paano natin gagamitin ang mga yan. But at the end of the day, it is our commitment and fortitude that would define what we can be in the future and what we can enjoy for the rest of our lives. Thank you for tuning in and for having me on your screens today. Once again, this is Tina Dela Cruz of Hosted by Tina. Ta-da!